Letters swallow themselves in seconds. Notes, friends tied to the doorknob, transparent scarlet papers sizzle like moth wings, marry the air. So much of any year is flammable. Lists of vegetables, partial poems. Orange swirling flame of days, so little is a stone. Where there was something and suddenly isn't, an absence shouts, celebrates, leaves a space. I begin again with the smallest numbers. Quick dance, shuffle of losses and leaves. Only the things I didn't do crackle after the blazing dies. Naomi Shihab Nai once told contemporary authors, poetry calls us to pause. There is so much we overlook while the abundance around us continues to shimmer on its own. Pausing is not something I do very well, not least on birthdays and New Year's days when the rest of the world seems to pause, rewind, and look forward with boundless optimism. And while the clean slate and old makes way for the new symbols might still grate on my nerves, pausing for this poem has led me a little towards middle ground. As readers of the poem, we are witness to a bonfire of letters and notes and imaginably of grocery lists and incomplete poems. An entire 365 days lived is a mere swirling flame of orange. As that flame dies away, the year that was is gone, leaving in its wake a space to fill again, starting with the smallest steps. Remnants of the year rustle against the leaves of the bonfire, and as the blazing dies away, only the things I didn't do crackle. The poem is written in free verse, not confining itself to a metric or rhythmic structure and relying entirely on can't look away images and easy metaphors, of which there are many. Sizzle like moth wings is a simile that perhaps points to the old and the ugly of the year gone by. The phrase marry the air is suggestive of one of poetry's favorite tropes, transience. People and places, moments and miracles there and then gone into thin air. So much of any year is flammable after all. The placement of lists and vegetables against partial poems is interesting, particularly to someone that scours for the creative in a life defined otherwise. Our lives are as much monotony and domesticity as they are escapism and art. An absence shouts is another strange turn of phrase. Inherently paradoxical, to me it is a stab at society's overwhelming desire on the midnight of 31st of December to annul the old year in entirety, especially the mistakes and the shortcomings. Only the things I didn't do crackle then is the perfect end to the poem. Somewhere in the new year there's room for unfulfilled dreams to come to fruition. All put together, the poem represents precisely what a new year means to me. A chance to turn a page but within the same notebook. Another trip around the sun in which to write new stories, but also to change and finish old stories. And unlock more poems. Here's to 2024.